This video should come with a warning.
I am so excited for that.
I am so done. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lucy Davis, and today I'm going to be speaking to you all about the new moon that is taking place on the 27th of February, which is just in a few days. Now, this video is going out on the 23rd of February, and I will be back with you tomorrow on the 24th of Feb for a Lucy Davis live at 5 p.m. UK time. So please, ladies and gents, set your alarm clocks. And I've got this whole itchy thing going on. Oh my goodness gracious me. I think I'm going to get channeled today. Please set your alarm clocks and join me at 5 p.m. UK time for an extremely powerful Lucy Davis live. I am excited to connect with you guys. It's about blooming time we had some live one-on-one time, right? Or one-to-many time, should I say. Anyway, I have been disappeared for 2 weeks. So first and foremost, my huge apologies for that. I actually ran Soul School last Sunday, which was I don't even know what date it was. But basically that was absolutely massive. It was bigger than I ever expected it to be. We had over 100 people online. We sold 150 tickets in total, or 156 tickets in total. And we had an amazing, amazing turnout. We had shifts. I mean, it's so difficult to talk about these things. I am shocked and I am completely in awe as to what went on. You know, I've done many healing hangs. I remember a couple of years ago, I did a very powerful healing hang or on the female sexual organs, so the womb and that was a very, very powerful, what I call a healing hang. They're like 3 hour sessions in the evening. Now, Soul School, you know, because it's online, because of the time zones and everything, we decided to do 3 hours for that as well. But of course, I'm rubbish at keeping time and it went over to 4 hours. But the shifts that took place on that event, I have never known online in my life. Like I'm still, you know, I shed tears yesterday significantly over some feedback that was received. It was a groundbreaking, life-changing event. And that's not just for everybody that was a recipient of the information, of the meditations, of the exercises and the tools and the techniques. Like it changed my life, that event, in a way that I never ever thought was possible. I channeled. If you're on my social media channels, I actually shared a bit of the channeling from one of the ancestors that came through me. Very, very powerful message. Again, I watched that and I cried. Although obviously I'm aware that this is happening, like I cried. I cried at what happened afterwards. It was just so powerful. And I'm excited to say that we're going to be doing another Soul School online in April. So do keep your eyes and ears open for that. I'm super, super, super pumped to be sharing what comes next with you guys. So anyway, that's the reason I missed last Monday. I was extremely invested in that, and then the next day I had so many one-to-ones. So yeah, that's where I am. That's where I was. That's what's been going on, ladies and gents. So like, I'd just like to say again, please accept my apologies that I haven't been live, but I will be tomorrow on the 24th of February for let's let's just leave the subject until tomorrow. Okay, it's fair to say, whoop, 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 this video should come with a warning, my friends. This video is going to go off. The new moon that is happening on the 27th of February is a big deal. So stop whatever you're doing, get focused, and it's time for us to go in. I think it's fair to say that all of us have recognized that over the last few weeks, we have been caught up in extremely low vibrational energy. Now, thank goodness it is time to say goodbye to that and really embrace the positive thoughts and positive speak. I don't know about you, but even I found myself going in a bit of a spin, looking at the negatives rather than the positives, and actually allowing my love and my life force to be taken from me. And, you know, it was literally just yesterday, I think I was like, hey, hang on a minute, this is not me. Go away, whatever you are. off, for want of better words. So a little bit of cosmic reassurance for you, more to the point. Mars is going direct tomorrow on the 24th of February. So that's going to dissipate some of the confusion, some of the communication, and some of the motivation issues that we have been experiencing. Let me know in the chat if you have been talking and you're like, why are you not hearing me? Or if you have been getting confused with some really basic stuff. I'm going to admit that I have been. So, but ladies and gents, we are back with a bang, baby. It is time to stoke that fire and get some heat on. Yes, yes, yes. Can't come soon enough. I don't know about you guys. By the end of April, middle of May, our realities will be completely different in ways which we would not expect right now. So I guess my sharing of this is expect the unexpected, allow the unlimited potential and the unlimited possibilities to unfold in and around your world. It is time to slam the door closed on what has gone on and step into the most transformational period of our lives. Can I get a whoop whoop? I'm extremely upbeat about this. This new moon is going to change things in ways that we could never imagine, and it is time. Now, during this time, you can create anything at all, good, bad, and ugly. So be warned. Okay, we are at the point of no return. So things are going to speed up even further. So if you find yourself thinking about doom and gloom, you're going to be getting more doom and gloom. If you can transform that and transmute that and be like, no, this is not my energy, and I'm actually going to call in the good, and I'm actually going to call in the happy and the peace, things will speed up even further for you. So the crescendo is building, and we are directly like running towards it as I speak, my friends. So this is super pumping, right? This is super exciting for us. For us to transform into who we were always intended to be, we must recognize the vibration of authenticity. What we have been, who we are choosing to be in this now moment, and who we would like to be going forwards. Is it who we truly are, or are we disrupting our own truth? I've said this thousands of times, and you're probably going to hear it thousands of times more from me. Authenticity is queen from here. It's time to get really honest. And if you can't, or maybe you're not willing to, then you will have the lessons come in other ways. With all due respect, ladies and gents, it's really best to be blunt with yourself right now. As always with the new moon, it is an incredible time to set an intention. So I would absolutely encourage each and every one of you right now to set an intention in whichever area you desire. Success is there for the taking under this new moon energy. It's building rapidly. So jump in and get involved. You can create anything you choose with a much greater level of ease if you focus. Now, what's fascinating is today on the 23rd of February, I woke up with this, right, boom, that's it. I'm moving forwards. It was a real like powerful energy that I have just grabbed with both hands, and I've made a decision that Soul School is coming to life. I mean, I've made this decision already anyway, but it's like got a whole new level of oomph behind it. There are certain other areas of my life that I'm so super focused that I am just running towards them now as if my pants are on fire and the bucket of water to put them out is over there. So you can create anything. Like, think about that for a moment. Allow yourself to imagine, allow yourself to run wild. You can create anything. Now just feel that for a moment. What would it feel like if you could create anything? Oh, I get excited. I get like a little flutter in my heart, and even my stomach gets a little bit excited, like, oh, are you sure that you're going to be able to create this? And the answer is a big fat heck yes. Know that feeling and then call it to you. You can create success like you have never known. Now, ladies and gents, what comes with success? Abundance. Can I get a big bleep? Yes, please. Insert whichever word you choose into there. Abundance is there for the taking over the coming weeks as we really lean into this new vibration. It's time to realize the wins. And yes, I'm talking financially. I did a very powerful live on Instagram. I think it was Thursday or Friday of last week, and it was very much about there is a song out there called Dirty Cash. It's a very old track, but it's been brought back, it's been revamped. It's kind of like a new dance version of it, a bit of a heavier dance version of it. So, I was actually doing a live on that song because cash is not dirty. We have associated abundance with being something that is bad. And it is time for us to break through the mold of this. Every single one of us can have abundance in love, in health, in wealth, in well being, like absolutely any area. However, we must choose it, we must take it, and we must really lean into this vibration. Now, the irony or the divinity, whichever way you'd like to call it, is on the 22nd of March in Birmingham, I am running a very powerful event called, it's part of the quantum series, but it's called Mastering Your Mind. This is going to help you reprogram your mind, realign your mind so that it is heart driven. And we are going to unpick everything that has made you procrastinate, everything that has held you back, every limiting belief you have around success, every limiting belief you have around money, so that we can really get into the abundant mindset. Now, if you are truly, and I mean truly, let's not waste each other's time here, but if you are truly ready to say goodbye to lack, and any standards of yours that have not supported the idea of how you believe life should be, then join us for the absolute shift of your life. This will be an absolute game changer. If you head over to the description field, you will be able to find out all about this very powerful event that is taking place in person in Birmingham with yours truly. Now, you guys have seen and heard the shifts. If you're on my social media, you've seen and you've heard the shifts that we got from Soul School, and that's a woo-woo event. This is very much about let's focus on the mind, let's rewire the mind, and let's go after and create a world that we know we deserve to live in. New ideas and creativity are gaining traction. Everybody is searching for new. Everybody is searching for better ways to eat, better ways to grow food, better ways to clean the water, better ways to clean the home. Everybody is looking for cleaner, better ways of everything. And this, my friends, is coming up. Creativity, innovation, we have a big shift around this. Now, as much as these new ideas are coming through and there's a real powerful movement within communities to get this out there, there are shocking truths on these subjects that are coming to the surface. The veil is lifting, and so much of this is going on to awaken the masses. Now, I had a conversation with one of my team earlier today, and he was sharing with me about his brother and the fact that his brother's just kind of like really getting into the, stuff that maybe people were talking about 5 years ago. And we have this new wave of awakening taking place. Like, I cannot say to you, we are in the year of a mass awakening. Now, I'm witnessing it in my own family. My mum, my stepdad, like their knowledge and what they're talking about has transformed absolutely, exponentially. There is no other way to put it. It is time to recognize that the mistruths, the disinformation around media and tech are coming to the surface. Now, sometimes this is going to show up as a savior. Sometimes this is going to show up as something which we would really like to happen, but it's actually not going to be quite as honest and quite as open as it would seem. Plan for the future. Use your imagination to create. I would encourage everybody. I mean, I've still got an old fashioned diary. Like, I have a physical diary that I use for everything because I like to plan. I like to know what I'm doing. As an ex-project manager, I went through many years of just winging life because I was like, no, I used to plan everything. Now is the time to get back planning. Now is the time to commit to things. Commitment is a big thing with us. We must create. To be able to commit to something, we need to be able to think big and plan forwards and recognize our dreams and allow our imagination to run wild, whatever, with us. We must be planning because government, media, tech are going to collapse. Education, health, All of those things, the systems that are currently in place, the financial system, everything has to collapse. Now, just whilst I'm thinking about it, I see a massive shift in the financial world with regards to crypto, with regards to stocks and shares. I see a massive, massive shift taking place. Now, I don't know if that's a big surge forwards or if it's going to drop quite a lot. I saw a clear drop at the end of January, which took place, and in the start of February. But now I'm not sure if we're going to see a massive surge forwards or a massive decline. But again, it will be relatively short lived. So just be very, very, very aware of that, my darlings. Everybody always messages me when I talk about finances and they're like, can you tell me where to put my money? Can you do this? Can you do that? I'm no financial advisor. I just channel information, ladies and gents. Okay, so just want to make that really clear. This new moon is going to bring in a much more assertive, get shit done energy. So do recognize it. Obviously, this is how we create success because we get into the mode of, right, what do I need to do? How do I need to do it? What do I need to, who do I need to put myself in front of to be able to make the shifts? So please recognize that. Use this assertive energy for the greatest good. Sometimes people go, oh my God, that person's so assertive, they're rude. No, use it for the greater good. Use it to create your life. Use it to create your dreams. Now, there is a massively protective energy around us as well. Now, this is really interesting. I was driving along the day that I channeled this information. I was driving along and I was following a van. And on the back of the van, it said protect, security, and safety. And I was like, wow, stop and think about it. As divine feminine energy is rising, what are the things that the divine feminine need? Protection, security, and safety. What do we all want? Protection, security, and safety. Now, I saw this as a massive sign that we need to be getting ready and planning for those things. Now, this new moon, and it is carrying on from the Mars retrograde, which obviously it's going direct on the 24th tomorrow, but there is an energy of very emotional and sensitive behavior that is coming through. Now, any empaths out there, you will be feeling overly sensitive in this time, and it's important that you recognize that there is going to be an extra level of vulnerability. Now, all of those things there scare a lot of people. Even empaths get very scared by those things. So please just lean into it. Please just know that you're not going crazy. Give yourself time, get grounded in nature, be present with yourself, really, really love yourself more than ever. In fact, I'm actually going to go so far as to say up your self-love, up your self-care. Really invest in you. Take time to journal, take time to write down and create the things that are important to you, and really do allow this stuff to take place. When I'm talking about overly sensitive as well, I just want to actually bring up there is this acknowledgement. I keep being asked to acknowledge the water, like recognize the floods, recognize the rain, recognize the intense emotions from Gaia. But I do also feel that although I'm being told like acknowledge the water, I do feel that this is on a human emotional level. So flooding of emotions, flooding of feelings, flooding of tears. So be aware of this. And I want to be honest with you. Today, 23rd of February, I've had floods of tears, good, bad, and ugly. I have flooded with tears with testimonials that have come in, but also like having discussions and things like that. So please just embrace the fact that there is a lot of water around us. There is a lot of emotion caught up in our tears. So by releasing them, actually, we do feel more free. We do actually feel a better version of ourselves. As I mentioned a short time ago, there is a new surge of spiritual awakening taking place. There is a mass awakening. We have gifts coming online. We have psychic people that were always like, no, 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 becoming psychic. We have intuitives, like people are super intuitive right now. The world is waking to its potential. Yes. And all different realms are colliding. What are your gifts, ladies and gents? Are you celebrating them or are you closing them down? Now, what's fascinating is, like I say, I realised last Sunday during Soul School Online quite how powerful I was. Now, I'm not saying that to be egotistical or arrogant. Like, I shocked myself to the core what was possible. The feedback that has come in has really like hit my heart in a way that I get emotional with this stuff anyway. But I actually spoke to my mum about something today and we both cried because it was so massive. It was so powerful. And, my mum often says to me, like, I don't know how you do the work that you do. Like, how do you maintain this energy around people all the time? And, I shared this with her and she just said to me, Lou, like, you can't ever stop doing the work that you do. And that's my mum. Remember the lady that said, "What are you doing? Why are you changing your job? Why are you, why are you giving up on your career on the trading floor?" She couldn't get it. And now all of a sudden she's saying you have to keep going with your work. So there is a mass awakening taking place. There are spiritual goals that are being marched towards. We have people that are waking up to the infinite possibilities that have always closed them down. So please embrace the love. Please embrace the potential of absolutely anything being possible, because we are in that world. We are literally collapsing things on a day-to-day basis and creating our own future. Now, if you want to be cynical, that's absolutely fine, but do recognize cynical energy will be in your world. Okay, very important. Now, communication has been challenged through the month of February because of Mars retrograde, and it is going to continue to be under discussion because we've got increased information coming to the surface. Like, we are in the final chapters of this current book that we're in. Not long, we're going to be slamming that book closed and we will be quantum leaping into the new one. And I don't know about you, but I am so excited for that. I am so done with everything that has been going on. Like, literally, I'm so done. I am like running towards the finish line now, and I'm sure you guys are with me. Do let me know in the comments below. And actually, just whilst I'm saying this, guys, please do take the time to hit the thumbs up button on this video if you like it. Please do remember, if this content resonates with you, share far and wide with your loved ones, with your groups, with anybody that might like to hear it. And also, please do remember to hit the subscribe button on the video. That helps me get exposed to more people, and also it just helps get the message out there a lot quicker and a lot more high vibration. You're giving something, you're giving some energy to something and helping some other people, so that's a win-win for all of us. Ladies and gents, the soul is awakening. Oh my goodness gracious me. I don't know about you guys, but those people on Soul School last week, like, it expanded. Everything is expanding where the soul is concerned right now. The soul is awakening. Soul schools are becoming so much more important. This unconditional love that gets created in these spaces is creating the higher levels of consciousness, which we are all so desperate for. Like, we have got to the point where we're like, oh my goodness gracious me, get me off this low vibration train and give me the consciousness which my soul recognizes my body is ready for. It's really important that we recognize that it is all a choice from here. What are you choosing? If you are choosing fear right now, if you are saying, what if? Please know that that fear is getting 10 times more energy than if you say, wow, this is unlimited potential. So we really need to be stepping into those positive thoughts and those positive speech as best as we possibly can. Catch ourselves. No, that's not me. I'm not having that on my watch. And then step forwards. As the authenticity increases, real, raw, unlocking truth of many avenues around the world will take place. Your dreams are showing you. Commit to them. Like, have some commitment where they are concerned. When you wake up in the morning, write them down. Go on AI and check what they mean. Like, really embrace everything that is coming through from the dream world. I don't know about you guys, but we are getting, between me and my team, we are getting some wild messages of validation of every single bit of work that I've done over the last 3 or 4 years. Like, it is nuts what's taking place right now. And maybe I'll do a video on that at some other point. Embrace your healing. Embrace the transformations, and embrace the energetic shifts that come hand in hand with this new moon energy. If we can just have that partnership and step forwards, it will be exactly that. It will be a partnership. We will evolve to be our best versions. So, ladies and gents, that is the energy for the new moon, which is happening on the 27th, in just a few days. Now, as always, I like to do an exercise for you all whilst we are doing, whilst we're under these really powerful energies. So today is no different. And today's exercise is going to be a little bit like, go grab a pen and paper. If you haven't already, go grab a pen and paper and I will talk you through the exercise in just a sec. Just press pause on the video now and go grab that, and I will be back here waiting for you. So this new moon exercise is going to start, as always, with the clearing of our auric field. So what I would be doing today as I do this is I would be using Palo Santo or sage or essential oils or whatever your tool of smudging choice is, and just say, as you clear your field, whatever your intention for the month is. Likewise, as you go around your space with your smudging tool of choice, set your intention for your space. I am creating infinite abundance in my home. I will be abundant in love. I will be abundant in sex. I will be abundant in wealth. I will be abundant in health. I will be abundant in good choices, like whatever that looks like to you. That's what I would be doing as we're clearing the space and as we're setting the tone. Now, as always, I'm going to ask you guys to lay out your crystals or lay out your cards, lay out whatever it is that you use. You know, I've got a lot of shamans that follow me, all sorts of things like that. So use whatever tools you have around you and, you know, really set up a beautiful space. So I've actually created in my lounge, I've created a gorgeous space whereby I move everything to the sides. I have candles, salt lamps, you name it all going on. And then what I do is I basically focus all of the energy into the middle of the room, and then I create from there. So what I'm going to ask you to do this time round is I am going to ask you to look at two separate things. So I would like you to drop into meditation for 16 minutes in total. Now, whilst you are in meditation, look at, what are you good at? What are you good at? Allow yourself to go off on a journey of what you are good at. Also, whilst you're in meditation, I would like you to think about what you would like to expand in your life. Now, hopefully these two things overlap a little bit. So I used to be really, really good at dancing, and I'm back dancing. So I want to dance even more. I want to dance with my friends. I want to dance with my loved ones. I want to dance with anybody that wants to dance with me, in all honesty. I'm also very aware that I'm very good at horse riding, so I'm going to do more horse riding. This is a passion of mine. You know, I'm very good at writing, so I'm going to catch up on all of book 2 that I'm supposed to be writing. I'm good at speaking it, but I haven't quite caught up on the writing element so far. So these are the things that are going to come in as I am doing that. When you've come out of the meditation, I would like you to grab a piece of paper, and I would like you, first and foremost, write down your intention. Now, you can do that bit once you've cleansed your space if you like. Write down your intention for the month. I'm okay with that. Or you can do it when you come out. Write down your intention, and then what is it that you are good at? Write those down and celebrate them. Like, oh my God, you're amazing. You can dance. Like, you are amazing at salsa. Or you're no good at salsa. Or like, you know, you're learning to be great at salsa. Like that's the kind of thing that what we want to be doing here. Like, I'm enjoying salsa, you know, that kind of vibration, because we want to celebrate our wins here. And then I want you to really take a good look at what it is that you're looking to expand in your life. Expand wealth, expand your health, expand your psychic abilities, expand your YouTube channel. Like, what is it that you're looking to expand in your life? Ladies and gents, it's time to create. I'm choosing to expand the world by bringing soul schools. What are you going to choose? I hope this video has helped you. I hope this video helps you keep neutral in these energies. Please do comment. I will come back to you as soon as I possibly can. And like I said before, share this video with anybody that it may inspire. Guys, I love you to the moon and stars. I will see you tomorrow on the 24th of February at 5 p.m. for Lucy Davis Live. Lots of love to you guys.